literally right before we came in here, she wanted to take cash out, and the appraised value she said was like 300,000. When I looked on property profile, it was like 260, and she wanted to push it all the way up to 80% LTV. What would you do in that case where it's like, property profile says it, Redfin says it, it most likely isn't going to come in at that value, and eventually it could kill the deal? How would you kind of
look for a backup plan, because that person needs you, right?
Yeah, she needs it.
So if she needs it, then I'm going to stay as close to that as possible. I'm saying, okay, yeah, but in the back of my mind, I'm planning for a plan B. And so if they can't get the 30 grand because the property profile or whatever, I'm not gonna talk about property profile.
Right.
Because ultimately what you're doing is you're telling them why you can't do it. Where the next loan officer is not gonna be savvy enough to tell them why they can't do it, they're just gonna take the business, right? Because at the end of the day, if they go through the process and they spend money on the appraisal with you, they're vested with you. Right? So it's easier to sell them on a revision rather than sell them after you told them 99 things why they couldn't do what they originally wanted to do. Because you're ultimately trying to revise their dream, their goal, right? So, hey, I know you want it in purple, but what about this pink? Right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Instead of like, okay, cool, you want purple? Here, come on, I got that, right? It's like, oh shit, the only thing we got left is pink. But hey, it's already in the bag. Right? So it's a little easier to kind of transition from there. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, just go with it. And then she even knew, she goes, I know my loan to value is going to be with this number. I was like, yeah, so if it comes in.
Yeah, see, a lot of them have these certain, like, it's old fashioned, like, wisdom, right? Like, oh, I have to have 80% loan to value to avoid mortgage insurance. But we know that they can go to 95 and have no mortgage insurance, right? And so it just depends on how we tell them and the timing that we tell them. So a lot of inexperienced new loan officers or low producing loan officers will take it as opportunity to say, oh, but hey, we have loan programs at 95%, no mortgage insurance, because we were so excited that we just learned it, right? But instead, just talk to them. And so if it does come back, say, you know what, I got an idea. I'm gonna see if I can get my manager to waive the mortgage insurance, but you know what he's gonna want? He's gonna want all these steps from you. He's gonna wanna see some sort of sign of commitment. So I'm gonna need your tax returns, your W-2s, your pay stubs. You think you can get those over to me? Once I get a full file, I'm gonna bring it up to my manager. I'm gonna see if we can get rid of that mortgage insurance for you. As opposed to saying, yeah, I got LPMI program. The fuck? Right? Is that you gave it up too easy. Yeah. So you're painting the picture and you're creating that perception where you are that guy, right? So that they feel like, oh man, you know what, Mo's gonna go up the bat for me. No, Mo's the guy. I could talk to any of these other lenders, but you know, he's gonna be the one that's gonna get me the exception.